Today, in this video, I'm going to be answering this very question. Should you play Mario Kart Wii Deluxe, a mod for Mario Kart Wii that adds up to 700 custom tracks? Yes, you have not misheard that. 700 custom tracks are in this mod, but is this the mod for you? Let's find out right now and take a look at the mod. So the first thing you will see when you boot up this mod is this lovely splash screen right here, and also has a render of Yoshi, and it's made by the Deluxe team, of course. Now this is the Purple Edition, aka pretty much the real console hardware version. And here is the title screen. As you can see, it's a relatively different title screen compared to, your usual Mario Kart Wii vanilla game where it's usually just logo, those two, but just on a plain white background. This one is a little bit more different, as you can see right here. Now this is Mario Kart Wii Deluxe 10, or X, however you want to pronounce it. So yeah, this has basically been its 10th version of this mod, and yes, as I previously said, this is the Purple Edition, so you can play this on real hardware. You can also play this on Dolphin if you wish. There is also the Blue Edition, there's also the Green Edition, and the Red Edition as well. Those are for different ones, and they can only be played if you have USB loaded GX, or if you play it on Dolphin. I have the real one right here. So upon pressing A, as you can see, the title screen changes from that to this, and you can really just see how different, a bit anyways, the UI is. And the first thing you will notice as well, now this does apply to other Mario Kart Wii mods, but for the sake of this mod, as you can see, you'll have the ability to return back to the Revolution channel, which is pretty great. More Mario Kart Wii mods should do this, and they are doing this, and that is great. But you will also notice as well, certain Mario Kart Wii mods, like Wii Deluxe right here, are also replacing Wiimify with their own version of this. So this is new WFC, more on that later. And overall, the design wise, it's pretty much just like regular Mario Kart Wii, but you can see just how much different it is in its color scheme and whatnot. Alright, let's go into single player though next. So here we are in the single player menu. Now as you can see, Grand Prix is here. Now what was interesting is this was actually removed in a earlier version. I think it was removed in 8.0 of this mod. They removed the Grand Prix, but it has returned. If you're wondering what the 150 and 200cc are, those are time trials, and mods like this are including 200cc because they found a way to actually make it work as well. You'll also see this as well when we go into settings right here. But what you don't see in regular Mario Kart Wii is, first of all, this awesome background you can see right there, but also this settings icon at the top. And if you click that, you get to go through so many different options. First of all, you can have fast menus. It tells you, well, exactly what it does. The custom track layout, music. So if you leave it by default, it's just going to default to this one, what you're hearing right now, and all that other stuff. Disable, it disables all of it. So I'm assuming it just puts it back to the regular music. And disables race, that means you'll hear absolutely no music at all. Input display, it's good if you are doing speed runs and whatnot. I'll put it on, because why not? I think it's a cool feature. Frame rate, basically you can have it to where it's either capped at 30 FPS, disables most post-processing, so so it'll give you the best performance, or a bit of both. It caps it to 30 FPS and disables post processing, but we'll just leave it as is. Now, if you were just to play this mod just purely online, nothing else, you can have it to where it boots you into new WFC as well. So you would have to also think about what license you're playing on. For example, mine is on license 4, so I would choose license 4, but I'm just gonna disable it because I want it to just boot normally into the thing as well. So that is the first one. If you go to race settings, you can see what you can do here. So you can do me heads right there. So the ones where usually you would see, like the ones with the Mario characters, will be replaced with the me heads as well, if you have any. Music speed up, it will transition from the normal music to the final one. I just leave it disabled because, yeah. Anyways, battle glitch. I've not got a clue on this. This one, it just says player names will fade at the usual distance. Player names will be visible from afar. So there you go. Now this is one that I think even Mario Kart World could add as well, is draggable blue shells. And honestly, it's quite surprising they've not even thought of doing that yet. But, oh well. And then, speed monitor, location. By default, it's on the left. You can have it on the right as well. Actually, let's put it on the right. Why not? And then obviously, you can disable it and it won't appear. And then you can see the speed monitor fractional, so you can have it by either 3 digits, 1 digit, or none. If you go to host settings right here, basically this is the online part of it as well. So you can have host always wins, which is it's quite funny that that's a thing. But I just leave it as just normal. Of course. You have the CC, so you can have normal, 150 only, 200 only, mirror only. Same again, allow me heads and whatnot. And then you can have it up to how many races per Grand Prix, so you can basically do up to 64. Reference to Nintendo 64 as well. I leave it at 4 because it's just the most sensible option. If you go to OTT, online time trials right here, you can enable it with streams of feather, offline, same thing. Combo change after vote, let's see, that I don't know what that really does. I've never actually played the online TT in this mod, so I can't really say for certain. Somebody will... The problem is as well, is you also see like some of it is very squish and hard to read as well. But it says the position tracker will behave normally, so yeah, so there you go, I guess. Then there's knockout settings right here, so you can set how many there is, so there you go, I guess. And then we go back to Mystic settings, which is basically just what you saw earlier. Alright, so that is basically all of the settings you need to know. Let's go ahead and hop into a versus race. And of course, you can go to the rules right here. This one, as you can see, has 200cc. I've selected 150cc because it's the default. What you won't see is 50cc. To be honest, it's quite better as well. Everything else is pretty much the same, it's just that you've now got 200cc in this, and let me say, playing 200cc in a Mario Kart Wii mod, it's fast, and it's very interesting if you've seen it. I'll leave it at 150cc for the sake of this video. Let's click OK. Let's go to solo race, and as you can see, is all of the character icons you can see all have different like renders of them. Obviously the models do not change, but if you do play the Blue Edition, you'll actually have one based on Mario Kart World. But yeah, you can see every one of them has a different one compared to the usual one. I mean, I can throw up the usual ones that you would usually see in regular vanilla Mario Kart Wii and this one as well. This is where it gets very interesting. Now, you probably are going to be familiar with how CTGP Revolution pretty much does this, where you'll start with like, you know, the base game tracks, like the ones from vanilla Mario Kart Wii, but then you'll notice like these arrows here, you can scroll more. Now, CTGP has like less than what this mod has. This basically has pretty much all SNES tracks, N64, GBA, GameCube, DS, Wii, which is pretty much what you see in the vanilla game anyways, 3DS, Wii U, even the DLC as well. There's Switch 1, Switch 2 tracks, there's tour tracks, there's remix tracks, there's the Arcade Grand Prix tracks, Diddy Kong Racing, CTR, and then this is basically where we're starting to get a bit more into the custom tracks, which again, if you have seen CTGP Revolution, then you will definitely be familiar with most of the tracks in that mod that are also in this mod. Yes, and I will also say this as well, Mushroom Pigs is not in this mod, okay? I mean, even if you can see right here, I'm scrolling through it, not a single time has it ever shown up. Anyways, my personal feelings on that track aside, let's go ahead and actually pick a track to race on, and I'll see you at the start line. So here we are with SNES Mario Circuit 1 by ZPL and Jasper, right here. This is a very good looking one. You can see a little bit of the different kind of UI for its fanfare, like they've added some graphic behind the text as well. There you go, you can see the on-screen thing right here as I am controlling. I do actually like that it allows you to kind of like track what you are doing, and it also tells you like what buttons you are pressing. Now, as you can see, the first thing you will obviously notice, since this is Wii Deluxe 10, we do have 2 item boxes, and the item roulette like UI for it is also different right there. We've got a fake item box, which yes, that is actually a fake item box. Well, let me get this bullet bill right here. You can see the first place like UI as well is also different, and also the timer and lap and everything else is also different right here. I just got hit, that's brilliant. As you can see, I've just dropped the fake item box, which I do actually like that it's a fake item box as well. As you can see on the little mini map as well, you can see I've got a little crown, and when I get inked as well, Jesus Christ, there's so many blue shells, I forgot how many blue shells there are. You also get inked as well. There's like some little details as well in this mod that you will see as we go. Now, as you can see, this is normal, but you would also be able to like hit the D-pad if I was quick enough as well. Let's go ahead and pick another track to, you know, be a little bit longer, because that one was a bit quick. Alright, I am choosing N64 Rainbow Road by Mr. Brian, right here. This is actually based on the Mario Kart 8 version, as you can see right here, because the original was so incredibly long, right there. But let's get into it right here. Hopefully, as well as we go along this video as well, you'll also be able to see some of the things with it as well. I have to say though, I do like when the first place like thing at the bottom right there is like doing this little pulsing kind of like animation right there. And as you can see, we do have the little km/h, so kilometers per hour of how fast we are doing this. And as you can see, it's a pretty good mod. As you can see, the power block there was actually a 3D model rather than a just 2D texture right there. which I do think that's actually really good that they've implemented a actual 3D model, because it really does make this mod stand out from like all of the other mods as well. There are also some other mods, just to quickly mention as well, that do have it where, let's say, the power block also like shortens the amount of time it like before it detonates and stuff like that. Anyways, we're going into our final lap here. And as you can see, the final lap music jingle right there was from Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix, I think. I think it's from the deluxe one. I don't know. Editor James, play the one from Mario Kart 8, not Mario Kart 8, from Mario Kart Arcade Grand Prix Deluxe, and see if that is the correct one. But yeah. And as you can see, the little, like I said, you've got the little icon right there. I just got hit right there. If I did have a star as well with me, one thing that's really cool that they did in this mod is to have the characters do like the victory poses, or like victory animation, kind of like how they did it in Mario Kart DS, if you remember playing that game, which, come on, everyone has played this game. Like, don't lie to me. Don't ever lie to me. You have played this one. Now, obviously, this one has some compromises, well, just in terms of the track anyways. Not really the whole mod. Obviously, you can see that most of the stuff is just static. They don't really move. It's just for better optimization, really. So, there we go. And also got hit by a blue shell. That's really great, I guess. But yeah, I'm sure you'll notice like some details that I'm probably not mentioning, but let's go to my final track and hopefully, who knows, maybe we'll find something interesting. Let's actually play a custom track, shall we? Alright, I'm going to end this part right here with Aquadrome Stage by Spy Kid right here. This is actually one of my favorite tracks in any Mario Kart Wii mods that have it. C2GP, this mod, Retro Rewind. I don't think Retro Rewind has it now I think about it. I think Insane Kart Wii does have it as well, which is another Mario Kart Wii mod. All the ones that I've mentioned are Mario Kart Wii mods. And yes, you do need Mario Kart Wii, the actual game, in order to actually make these mods actually, well, work. Go figure, right? Now, there's one thing I actually do like about this version, which I'm pretty sure has never been fixed in any other mods that have this track, is the chain chomp doing the animation of it opening and closing its mouth. For whatever reason, on other mods, it's always like, I think it's bugged, so it never always like opens and closes its mouth. It's like still in that shut, closed position, which I don't really understand, but oh well. You do you, I suppose. Oh, hi Blue Shell. Hi Blue Shell, how's it going? The Blue Shell loves me, let's just say that, for sure. Alright, we're on to our second lap right here. Yeah, it's basically, this track is like a pool, like, it's like a pool, like, area, if you think about it. It's kind of like, you know, like how you will sometimes have those, what am I called? I'm trying to think what they're called. I can't think right now what they're actually called. I'm sure somebody will know what I'm thinking of. Oh, water parks. Water parks. There we go. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. I'm sure it has an alternative name or a better name, but oh well. Jesus Christ, Blue Shell. Holy crap. My god, like, slow down, sunshine. Alrighty. Hello, Mario. Hello, Toad. What are you doing here? So I'll just hit you. There you go. Lovely. I think this track did get, like, a sequel track, but I don't know if... I think it does have some differences, but I don't think it has a whole lot. It doesn't feel like the second one changed a whole lot. I don't know. It would be interesting to try and play the second track, the second Aquadrome track of it as well. Oh well. It is what it is. Well, so far, we're winning. And as you can see throughout pretty much all of this mod, you probably have been hearing and listening to, well, pretty much custom music. That's one cool thing I like about Mario Kart Wii mods, that have the ability to let you put in the custom music instead of just having its normal music. Oh my god. We're coming down. Everything is tumbling. We're crashing down. Everything's a disaster right now. Holy crap. Okay, I just missed that. And you can see as well, when Toad had it for a brief moment, it had a crown on his, like, username right there. Well, not really username, but like his actual name right there. Alright, dodge the power block. Let's freaking go. I love the, like, buildings right there, right next to this big, like, water park. It's pretty cool, if you ask me. Alright, and there we go. I just did it, and it was easy money. Alright, so that was a bit of a demonstration of, like, some of the tracks you can play. Obviously, I played through 3. There is way more that I couldn't get through in this video. Alright, how about we try a bit of new WFC so you can see what options are in this. Alright, so now we're on new WFC, and of course, when you log in, you'll get this message saying welcome to new WFC Deluxe players. Enable open host from in Frooms with the start, or the little plus button essentially is what it's asking right there. And I think you can do it from, no, you have to actually do it in Friends, which, hey, you know, you can add that code if you want, and then press the start button and you can enable it. So if you click yes, it's enabled. If you do it again, then I guess, yeah, it's now disabled. That kind of stuff. You got settings, which is, yeah, pretty much the same as before, so no difference there, but it's handy if you want to change anything right there. The other thing we can do right now is do some deluxe worldwides, and once again, I am going to do 3 random races in deluxe worldwides. So let's click that right now, and we'll do versus. Choose Yoshi right here, and the car, manual, and let's see if we can find people. And it already found people. Let's see where they are from. We've only got 3 other people right here, so there's that. Alright, let's try this again. As you can see, the timer is actually in a different font, which is actually really good. Now watch what happens when it decides to choose a track. Watch now. Did you catch that? I think you saw what it did. I'll slow it down in the replay for you though, in case you didn't catch it the first time. Alright, SNES Bowser Castle 2, here we go. Let's see how well or in particularly how badly I'm going to do online. I mean, I do play like Mario Kart Wii's Retro Rewind version online for probably a little bit more consistent of players in that regard, but it is what it is. Well, I'm first place right now, and I'm currently front running this, judging by the fact that I'm listening to the music right here. Oops. I want that to happen. Okay, ooh, close. Okay, I'm probably not going to just do a bit of tricks. Maybe I'll do one right here for good measure. And as you can see, that's another thing I can actually mention. The banana peels that usually would like drag behind you now actually spin around you in this one. So it's a cool thing. It's definitely pretty dang cool, if you ask me. And I don't know what these other players are doing. Like they are losing the plot. But yeah, Mario Kart Wii as a game, not just any mods, but Mario Kart Wii in general is still a fantastic game. But throw a mod in the mix and you'll just have a much better time, and heck, you might even see things that not even the vanilla Mario Kart Wii does. I mean, for example, like none of the vanilla Mario Kart Wii mods, pardon me, ever have like additional tracks. You could think of these mods actually like kind of like this game's version of a boosted course pass in that essence. But it looks like I'm going to be winning because apparently I'm playing against very weak players right here. But there you go, I just won it with a time of 2:10 on lap 3. Yeah. Now, the one thing I actually do like about Mario Kart Wii Deluxe's Blue Edition is they actually make it to where it's like the Mario Kart World one, so it uses like the graphics and the UI and the everything. I kind of wish they did also do that for this one, for the Purple Edition, but obviously, you know, you have to be respectful of the Wii's hardware, which I'm playing this on a Wii U. Or I remember this one, yeah. Some of these custom tracks are definitely going to be quite familiar to me, because I remember playing them on the CTGP Revolution version first before playing it in the other mods. The only thing I kind of wish, like, these Mario Kart Wii mods could do is have some sort of, like, custom, like, fanfare on the menu or something like that, if you know what I mean. Like, just have the cameras, have like the camera go between like the different angles of the track, so then people can see. But I guess we haven't figured it out just yet. Until we figure that out, it will have to do, and we'll just have to keep on guessing unless we search up the track on Google. Which I mean, hey, it is what it is. Okay, I don't know how that red shell went for someone else and didn't go for me, even though I'm pretty sure like they passed me first. But oh well, not that I'm gonna complain. At least one thing I will complain about is this blue shell. God damn it! I just love this like on-screen like controller, because it's basically seeing what the classic controller is doing. It'd be hilarious actually if like this was like something they actually did during like Mario Kart Wii's development or something like that. I don't know. Mario Kart Wii's development is very interesting for the most part. Okay, it looks like I'm going to probably be coming in second place as I fall into the water right here. Probably the water lava is what this is. That's what it actually is. Alright, so I'm in 4th place right now. Please get out of the way. Oh god. Ah! Dang it. Okay. Looks like I'm going to be coming 4th right here. That's brilliant, I guess. I think that's it. Yep. So apparently, oh, there we go. Why did it finish so soon? Like, jeez. Okay. All right, let's do our last track, and this is the track right here from, I believe, either the first or second game. Yeah, I think it's from the first game. Also, you go incredibly fast on this one, and we have 5 laps as well. Look how big I am. Look how big I am. And I'm also ultra fast. I'm leaving you lot in the dust. Eat these bananas, you fools. Eat these bananas, you fools. Oh, don't slow down. Dang it. Oh, come on. Out of my way. Out of my way, Rosalina. I know you'll be in the Galaxy movie. What the heck? What the heck? Come on. What is this baloney? Oh, you can see right there on the mini-map, someone has a star right there. And it glows on the mini-map. Hoping I can get like a star. Dang, how did I dodge all those, like, green How am I dodging all the bananas as well? It's crazy. That's actually crazy. Alright, I got a triple mushroom and that kind of stuff. How am I dodging these bananas? Like, surely I'm supposed to be running into them. Okay, I ran into that. Alright, well, I guess I came third because there's only 4 of us right here. Oh well. It is what it is. This one has 5 players in the next one, but I am going to quit. That though was a look at the online mode. We're going to go ahead and disconnect from new WFC right here. Say bye-bye for that to now, of course. But we will probably be back at some point, I guess. The other thing I guess I can probably show you to really finish this off is that you can return to the Revolution channel, which replaces the Mario Kart channel, which is what you usually see in the default vanilla version. If you click that, it'll take you back to Revolution, or you know, sometimes if it doesn't on the first try, it'll just take you to the homebrew channel, and then from there you can just go ahead and load up the Revolution channel. I mean, if you had it from the Wii menu, of course, but if you have it as a homebrew application as well, then yeah, it'll just load right there. And there you go. That, though, was Mario Kart Wii Deluxe. Now let's answer the question. So, should you play Mario Kart Wii Deluxe? Yes, you should. You should be having it on your SD card with your disc copy of Mario Kart Wii inserted into the console, or you can play it on Dolphin, provided you have your own copy of Mario Kart Wii that you dumped yourself. But yes, definitely play it. Like I said, it has 700 custom tracks, so I definitely think you will not be bored with what's offered there. And heck, like, let's say, do you not like Mario Kart Wii CTGP Revolution? Well, Wii Deluxe might be your best bet. And who knows, maybe there are other Mario Kart Wii mods that you might actually like as well. But that being said, thank you for watching. Be sure to hit the like button. And if you don't know what I do here on this channel, my name is James Likes to Game. Very nice to meet you. On this channel, I like to play games, talk about games, and do tutorials that help you out as well. So if you're here for any of those reasons, it's a great reason to hit the subscribe button. I also do multiplayer games with you lot on a live stream, so turn on your notifications and set them to all, because when I go live, you'll be in the loop of that. And of course, you'll also be in the loop of when brand new videos also get released as well. Of course, I want to shout out my channel members, and you can support me on Ko-fi as well as an alternative. And if you do choose to support me on Ko-fi, I'll get it all directly, no cuts, we're all good, but it's all optional, okay? You don't have to do a single thing. Just liking is more than enough. Heck, hype up this video so more people can see this as well. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Peace.